Allison Transmission was founded in 1915 by James Allison here in Indianapolis. It's been involved in the defense industry almost from the beginning. Began upgrading then Liberty engines for aircraft in World War I. It built the famous Allison engine, aircraft engine for World War II, and it's been involved in transmission, tank transmission, and wheeled vehicle transmission production since shortly after World War II. Well, certainly our defense industrial base is, again, one of the strategic assets that this country has. It's what allows us to do what we did in 1990 in Iraq. It's what allowed us to do what we did in 2002 and 2003 in Afghanistan. You have to have that surge capability. You have to have that production capability. And when you begin to start cutting the rug out from those industries, you lose a lot of capability, no question. The concern today is the overall impact that budget cuts will have on the combat vehicle industry. And the issue facing that you no doubt have seen in the press recently is the current plan by the Army to shut down the tank industrial base for some period of 2 to 3 to 4 years. Lima tank plant is part of that, and all of the suppliers that support the whole tank industrial base. That's going to have a major impact on the combat vehicle industrial base sector that I mentioned earlier. That's an issue that I think has to be seriously examined, because when you lose some of those suppliers, like I said, they will not come back to the business, and it will take as much, if not more, money and a great deal more time to rebuild that capability than it would to maintain it at some level of production through this downturn, maintain the capability, maintain that surge capability. That's the major issue right now in the combat vehicle industry. Certainly times change, and while there are lessons that can be learned from history, you can't apply them, directly. But obviously, if there is a surge required, and the industry is shut down for some period of time, you lose that capability because it's going to take a great deal of time to get it started again. So you lose the surge capability. If there are some sort of problems that arise with the combat vehicles that needs to be addressed, you lose the capability to address those problems. Obviously there will be a ripple effect. If there are businesses out there that will have to exit the business, certainly that's going to have an impact on the community. So absolutely. The budget crisis that the nation faces is one of our, if not the major national security issue that we have today. So the Defense Department has to be part of the solution, but it has to be well thought out. And we have to determine exactly what our priorities are and how do we fund those priorities. So the current Budget Control Act, obviously the Secretary of Defense has said that Defense Department would be gutted given the current plans for sequestration. And he is adamant that some alternate solution needs to be found. The tank industrial base has never been shut down before since we began building tanks. Plant 14 has never been shut down before. There's a lot of unknowables right now about what it would take to get that plant restarted again. We do know it's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to take a significant amount of time.